Okay, speed things up a bit. I'm going to use my saw, rather bent, and it's a little bit blunt, so I sawed into a nail. But so there's our crack. So we might as well come back to about there to be sure. Right, how's it gone? Yeah, you see what this wood's like. Soft. Still quite taxing on the knife though. It's like aerated. It seems to blunt your knife fairly quickly for something that's as soft as it is. I suppose it's all the air, it's abrasive. Right, let's adjust the camera. Okay, back again. I think we go to do some axe work. We'll zoom out a bit. Take off this bulk. They're lovely colours. It's a nice tree, this stag's horn sumac. I really like it, but if you like to have an immaculate lawn, then don't get this stuff because it root spreads and it pops up. Roots go everywhere, and little trees pop up everywhere, and you have to keep sawing them down. They're not very good for lawns because the roots just crawl just below the grass level, and they can make a bit of a mess. Depends if you're into perfect lawns or not. If you are, this is definitely not the shrub for you. But it's fast growing, lovely tree, gives lovely shade and a nice autumn colour. So this is the bottom of our spatula. See why ideally I would have liked this to have been the top because of the colours, but it wasn't to be. Yeah. See what I'm thinking here. That's sort of a natural. I'll bring that in. You get a nice off-centre sort of look, something like that. You see, so you come in. Where would we be to here? So there's this opposite. Yeah, this is the opposite. It's this angle here will be more straighter, like the whole. No, this will be it. Yeah, it will be similar actually. Thinking about it, similar type design. It's hard to envisage until I get there. It sort of slowly unfolds. Nice bottom, but definitely. I don't know. Can it be? Is it nearly straight? Definitely, that would be better. Mine, that looks a bit, yeah, that layer would come out nice as well. Take that away. No. No, there's just not enough. I'm looking straight down it now. Let's just see if you can see the same thing. You see that's flat, and it just dips away. All that there is to work with to keep it flat, straight, is this little bit here, and there's not enough. Whereas if you look at it, I think you can see that this is all straight already. Yeah, it's got to be this way. Shame. Yeah, I think we're ready for some knife work now. Right, let's have a clean up here then, see what we can figure out. God, it smells funny. At the end of the day, we're just after that diamond. We can change. You know, it's got to be like a diamond. Diamond. Why do I keep calling it diamond? Sort of pyramid shape. Triangle. That's the word I'm looking for. Knife's good so far. Can't complain. Carves wood well. Nice handle, nothing rubs. Tell you what, one thing about this knife, it's a really nice knife to put on your belt, because you literally can forget you're wearing it. In fact, I was wearing it a few years ago when I got this knife, and I went inside to find a knife because I forgot I was wearing this knife, because it's that comfortable. The sheath, the handle's flat, the sheath's flat, and you literally can forget you're wearing it. Crack that he is as well. Oh, it's up this end. Got ends confused then. That's right, there's a crack here. That's easy, we'll get around that. That'll go out. Right. Looks a bit the same. Actually, we'll take some of this out. Yeah, there's a big crack there. Let's work on the blade then. Sort that out. Might sort that out in a bit with the saw again. It's quite deep. Yeah, I fancy bringing it in here and sort of coming a little bit here, but more going that way, make it unsymmetrical, and then we'll flare out here somewhere. So let's go in this way so we can shape the bottom a bit. Digs in a bit, this knife. Takes out See, it's right, so let's do this bit then. And work on a triangle. Getting there. Well, that's probably as far as we want to go. Keep this guy. I like to keep little bits of white, tiny little attention to details, just that little bit of colour. And you start thinking about saving a little bit, that little bit there. It all adds up to a bit more beauty at the end of the day. That's about right. So we've got a lump here. Take that. See, this is the thing about this grind. I'm on the big bevel now, so that it actually wants to turn away from the work, which is good, so it doesn't want to dig in. But because we've got the bite angle's increased, but the injection bevel is obviously smaller, and it's going into a hollow ground, and the hollow ground, once the chipping, the shaving comes up over that small bevel, which is less prizing action, it can go a little bit into the hollow ground, which is good from what, like, not for this knife, it's too large, but from the other knives, the thin ones, when you're really turning in something, that hollow ground does act as a bit of accommodation for the shaving, which again just lessens the splitting action. Can't argue with this knife because this is a difficult cut now. It's not so much the knife, it's the grind, isn't it? But you see what all these knives are capable wood carvers if you know how to if you can sharpen them in this way, which is obviously not the easiest thing in the world to do. But I hope you agree that this knife really is a good wood carver, and you just couldn't do anything like this with the standard bevel on. Compound bevels just do not carve wood, and even if you can get them sharp enough, it's got to be stroke sharpenable. But it's a lot to do with bite angles and wedginess, and it's no. It has to be convex sharpening, freehand for this type of thing, not machine convex sharpening. It's got to be freehand. Right, you can see how I've cleaned that up. Do a little bit away from me. there. It's not finished, but it's getting there. That's why I like just cleaning things up and just getting a vision of where what you need to do next. Is obviously I've got no definitive ideas, but I've done enough of this type of carving to sort of know that things are likely to work out later down the line. I just go at it slowly and find the design, if you like. Funny, I hadn't really had any experience with the steel CTS BD1. I have no idea how hard it is, but I can usually tell by the edge that I can get on it. But then this is a difficult shape edge. It's definitely a good edge, good sharpness. It's not like the ZDDP, no way, not like the Delica, but it's definitely quality steel. Say how well. I can usually feel when the knife starts to go off, and it hasn't gone off yet. Yeah, we're getting there. Let's do something here now. Yeah, well, I've got a crack, a split right to there that I can see. So best come in from here and work across, take that out, and then I think about maybe having the tab over here somewhere. Well, what I like about things like this, when you've got a crack like that, the design is made up for you. That's got to come out. So pretty straightforward. But in fact, I'm going to use my axe for this.